Hey again, my name is Michael. I'm not here as a project manager today, I'm here as an architectural designer. And this house that we're designing in Geneva, New York is a 1,200 square foot, let's call it a cabin, but it's got a full basement and it's actually turned into a quite beautiful home. So this has been a design project on our architecture side for, several months now. And we're finally getting into the construction documents of it all, which is actually very interesting. My favorite part to say.
So we're here on a 16, 17 acre farm.
16.65 acres.
Purchased a couple years ago. We're finally working with Hume, the architect. And we were here today to lay out, stake out the location.
Our dream, I guess this is our retirement home.
Yeah, future forever home.
Yeah, exactly, in the woods. And we're pretty excited because it's gonna give us a really big taste of nature. We're gonna have big windows that we can just look out and appreciate wildlife and trees and birds and everything.
Half of it's a working farm currently.
Yes.
It's on the wine trail, so can't wait.
We're excited.
Some cool aspects that we actually just got into here was that we did a site visit and we actually staked out the boundary of the house and the parking garage, carport, on site. So we could see how it looks, where the views are, and it actually was a very fun experience. So we realized that we wanted to have the house turned 45 degrees, and that led to the carport actually coming out straight and then also adjusting 45 degrees so that you're able to drive straight in and off the driveway because it'll be flush with the driveway almost.
Before we go any further, one of the things I was just telling John before we came over here was, whenever I imagine this place with the big windows and sitting in the great room and looking at the woods, it was looking this way.
Okay.
And I know the last time we talked, you said you're not going to get enough sun, and I am the sun girl. However, I think what's more important to me is those woods.
That's where you want your
just
view.
keep going.
Yeah.
And you're not seeing any other civilization back there.
The one big thing about this whole house was the connection to nature. So we wanted a seamless connection from the built environment interior to the natural environment on the outside. So there's tons of windows in the great space, but the thought process of the design of the house in general has just been so intricate and in-depth. You have a lot of program fit into this 1,200 square foot house. It's got a covered porch, an uncovered porch, a pergola that has 2 roof coverings over some exterior doors that are connected to both the primary bathroom and the great room. But then also that roof structure turns into actual just like roof framing. So the hot tub will sit underneath that. So in the wintertime, it could be snowing and you could be sitting in the hot tub enjoying it. Or in the summertime, you could also then be sitting in the hot tub, but then vines or plantings can come up the framing and give you a little bit of shade for those hot summer days. So all the program that's built in around this house is going to be awesome. And then especially when we start reaching landscape design and things like that, that'll just totally enhance this design even more. So another interesting point about this site is that it used to have an existing house on it, and the clients decided to demolish that and then just start from fresh. So there's an existing driveway as well that we'll have to renovate, but that leads directly to where we decided to place this current design. And another cool aspect of that is that there are 4 trees that are in a line, and they are previous owners. I think way back in the day, he planted a tree for each child that he had. So the fact that we get to keep that, and that was really important to the clients to keep those trees just for the historical aspect of the property. So we are all happy that we can maintain that and keep those trees in there. But then we placed the house a safe distance away, just in case anything ever happened to those trees. We were at least keeping our structure away from it. The clients love site visits, and we love going and visiting them. Throughout the design process, we love sitting down with them and sketching with them and really defining and just fine-tuning this floor plan, which I think is developed in such a great way. I talked about how we wanted to enhance the connection to nature, and that's what we did on the first floor. So I love how we actually did not we didn't prioritize entertainment on the first floor at all. We just prioritized exterior natural views. Entertainment actually got second priority and is now going to be placed in the basement, which honestly, you don't necessarily need that much natural light down there in an entertainment area. And you don't necessarily, need to be focusing on natural views when you're watching TV. So I think that's another real great aspect of this project, is that we didn't let entertainment lead the design. We led the design with natural views and daylighting and just kind of solar studies, and we thought about entertainment after, which is nice. So some key aspects of this house is the great room and the kitchen. The kitchen is going to be this huge kind of U-shaped galley kitchen almost, with an island that everybody can eat and dine at. And then the great room is also going to have just a simple wood burning stove in between these windows. It's got a real nice and open sense. And actually, when you're in the vestibule first entering the home through the main entrance, you don't see any of that. And you kind of get a sneak peek through a window. And then you make your way through, and it opens up into this vast green space, and it's awesome. Another really cool point in this project was that the roof structure actually kind of slopes upwards towards the center. And the concept behind that I was thinking was that I could figure out a way to lead you throughout the space to that great room. So no matter where you are, no matter if you're in the guest suite or the primary bedroom, if you follow that roof line all the way up, if you just keep on allowing it to gradually bring you upward and inward to the house, it'll lead you right to that great space, which is really cool and unique aspect. Even when you're entering from the carport, it's also, again, leading you. You just follow that natural path kind of towards the great entry, and it's an awesome experience. I've loved working with the clients. It's been a great time. They, have always had a good relationship with my family. And my brother was a contractor for them, so when they needed architectural work, they reached out to me, and I said, hey, come over to Hume Architecture and we'll get a good design going for you. And that's exactly what we did. They came to us with a 16-acre property, and we had tons of ideas for it, event barn, pavilion, cabins, little yurts, and we settled on this cabin design. And actually, they loved it so much that they want to make it their retirement home, or a home that they would retire to eventually. So it's going to be a really great house. And yeah, now the next step is to find the location, or at least test the location, like boring holes, perk tests, see what we can come up with in our soils, just so we can get a true understanding of what the site is going to offer us and how we can get our design in there and the foundation we'll need to use to get there.
All right, you start. Go ahead.
Hi, I'm Lori. You do that. That's what he does.
Sorry, you go.
Stop. Hi, I'm Lori.
Hi, I'm John.
Okay, yeah.
Achoo. Okay. I'm Batman. Okay. All right. So